Welcome to our video today. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a super easy tomato stew recipe. So what I have here are about 4 loaded tablespoonfuls of tomato paste, and when I say loaded spoons, this is what I mean. Okay, it's a loaded tablespoonful, so that's about 4 loaded tablespoonfuls of tomato paste. I'm also going to be using a tablespoonful of cayenne pepper, all right, as well as a tablespoonful of paprika. Then I'm going to also use a tablespoonful of salt. I'll be blending these with the ingredients you see on the plate over there. All right, so I also have some habanero peppers, garlic, about 1/4 pound of ginger, 3 fresh tomatoes, my oil, as well as onions. To get started, I measured 7 tablespoonfuls of oil. I don't like to use a whole lot of oil for my stews, so this is all I used in here, and I heat that up on medium to high heat for 5 to 10 minutes. Once it is nice and hot, you want to go ahead and add your chopped onions to that, and then stir fry that for another 5 to 10 minutes. Over here we added the paprika, the cayenne, the salt, garlic, habanero peppers, as well as the ginger to this blender, and I'm going to blend it all together. We're going to add that to the onions that are currently on the stove frying up. I just add a little water, maybe like half a cup, even not, just to make blending super easy when I'm blending. So while that is blending, we are frying our onions, which are looking all nice and sauché. Sauché just means it looks really good. Next, we're just going to add the ingredients we just blended to the onions that are frying, and we're going to let that simmer for the next 10 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to put in the fresh tomatoes and blend those as well, because we're going to be adding that to a stew. This is tomato stew after all, so I'm going to blend that. I also add a little water here. It always makes my blending easier, and once it's all nice and blended, we're going to add that to what we have on the stove. Add in your tomato paste. So I'm adding in the tomato paste here and mixing it all in. So I like to mix it until it all becomes nice and even. I'm getting Mr. Nontra to come mix it so that I can hold the camera. Once you mix it like this, you then want to leave it on for another 20 minutes. So I'll say the total time for making this stew will be about 40 to 45 minutes from start to finish. I ended up adding another 2 tablespoons of oil just to make the stew look a little bit more attractive. It looked too dry for me, so I added 2 more tablespoonfuls of olive oil just to make it look good. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to pair this with some brown rice and a fried egg for lunch. It's going to look good. In the middle of eating this, Mr. Nontra really wanted to eat with me, So I shared this food with him, and we're done with this plate in minutes. You want to stick around and look at the aftermath of that plate. This is what happened to the plate. Okay, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and join us soon.